All right. Lil Red, thanks for being here. All right. Lil Red, thanks for being here. Let's get started. Oh. So I did a little bit of woodworking last night, and I've got kind of a mess to clean up. These trees are a pain. You don't realize how nice it is that leaves despawn naturally on regular trees until you start trying to farm these things. What a disaster. All right. I was thinking that today I was going to try to make a trip to find some ice spikes, and we can maybe start thinking about working on kind of a nether hub area so I can get to and from my different work areas. I need to get better labels on my stuff. I know I've got more obsidian somewhere. I just have no idea where. That's okay, we can get some more. Flint and steel would probably be helpful. I'm too spread out here in my area. I need to tighten things up a little bit. Probably another portal back at my base would probably be good, but hasn't seemed like it's been that important. But now I actually have my next video will show I've got a spider spawner that I found and developed. But of course, it's on like the other side of the world from where I'm working now, so that I think I left my bow in there. Sometime later this week, I'll have another video out, and I had quite the experience jumping into the Nether last night. Not to give it all away, but I went to the Nether, and there was an illager staring right at me. Or one of those raiders. Happened to be the guy with the banner. Like, right in the Nether. I'm not sure when they spawned and how he ended up getting stuck, because this Nether portal is not. I mean, it's kind of up in the air like a lot of those ruined portals are. There you go. Some game sounds are kind of nice. Yeah, so why in the world those guys would walk up, and it happens to be the guy with the banner. That was really kind of a surprise. And then I forgot my bow. I didn't have my bow with me. All right, so this is the situation I'm hoping to fix. Because, yeah, I came out and literally had to run across over here just to get away from that guy. The last thing I wanted was to get knocked off of here. But this is just too sketchy. I'm going to get these coordinates while I'm looking at it here. Of course, I didn't grab any more obsidian. I really should do that first. Yeah, I'll do that first. Makes me a little nervous doing this at night. I have bad experiences with creepers in general. If I'm not surprised by a creeper and die here, it'll be a miracle. Well, you're not a creeper. I got 13, that's enough. That's enough for what we need to do today. Right? Oh, great. Mm-hmm. See, this is why we can't have nice things. Oh, here we go. Where are you? I know he's here. Right? No. Did he despawn? Maybe he despawned. I figured I'd have a spider staring me in the face. Oh. Okay, so I got those coordinates written down. This is the situation we're going to fix. I'm tired of dealing with going up my sketchy tower here. Let's see, so where is the portal? Can I see it? Way over there. Okay, good. So there's 40. Just going to hollow out an area here where we can basically replace our portal from down below. Should be right in this area here. Minus 40. Oh, it's minus 43. It's a little farther yet. Hello. I have no blocks right now. Ready to go. That's not very smart. Rookie mistake. Probably didn't need the trident with me either. Not quite far enough. $43. This is the fun part about Minecraft, taking... Not that there's not a lot of things, fun things about Minecraft, but one of the things I enjoy about Minecraft is you take something like this that was just a big wall of all kinds of different blocks, and you're going to change it into something else. I left my water sitting there, which is okay since I'm in the Nether anyway. Okay, so I'm going to break that portal down below first, and then we'll just test this out and see if it comes back to the same spot. So I'd like to be working on a Nether hub area here, and I was planning on using ice. And since I got the skeleton spawner, I've been able to do some enchanting and was able to get silk touch. So perfect time to go find some ice. Okay. I am not sad to see that portal go. We'll leave the staircase. We can still head down there and pick up materials if we need it. If we have any reason why I would ever want to go back down into the bottom of a basalt deltas again, I don't know. So we'll ultimately open this whole area up and make a proper nether hub. But let's just see if this works first. Won't do that today. We're going to work on... Hey, look at that. Okay. Step 1. Step 2. Yay, I like it. Okay, so from here... I either go past the Land of Oz jungle all the way over, or I did find a different spot. Let me see if I can find this on my maps. Alright, actually it's not that much farther from the jungle, so it's like maybe 1,000 blocks. Not even that. Oh yeah, it is. I'm looking at the Mine Atlas. 5,200 down to 7,200. Yeah, so it's like 2,000 blocks. So I could go there, which is probably a quicker back and forth that way. Or if I go to the other spot, which is straight west, it's a longer overall distance. But we'll see. Alright, so where do I want to go here? I think I'm going to go to the one that's south of the jungle that I work in, because I got most of that tunnel dug. The last thing I want to have to do is go back and fix all my picks here. So let's go there, and then it's going to be another... Let me just write down some... The longer I play Minecraft, the more I realize I need to have some kind of notepad with me to write down coordinates of all these different places I go. So let's go do that. I have like a stack and a half of gold ingots that when I came to the Nether, of course, I came to the Nether to try to get stuff. The warped wood and the crimson wood, and bring back some nylium so I could farm it back at Kansas where I was there too. See, I've got my gold hat on, so I'm good. And of course, you come to get stuff. I haven't defeated the Ender Dragon in this world yet, so I haven't got shulker boxes. So your inventory just gets so full so fast. And I was looking at the bartering percentages this morning. The last trade that I threw, there's a guy in the hallway here. Actually, we'll probably pass him. We might see him here somewhere. Maybe not. Is he down here? I figured he would still be around because he trades me. I think that piglins might be persistent mobs anyway. And then he traded me the iron boots with soul speed. Except that I couldn't pick him up. And then he went and picked him up. There he is. Yes, you. I'm coming back for those sometime. Just you watch it. But there's not enough soul sand to make it worth my time right now. But I know where you live. Punk. It's been a little while since I've been all the way back to Oz. So if you happen to come across the video, or if you're joined us here, maybe a quick summary of what I'm doing here in this world. I am actually trying to recreate a map of Oz, the land of Oz from the L. Frank Baum books, but doing it here in Survival Minecraft. So I got to collect all the materials and go through all the things that you would do in Survival Minecraft, but with the purpose of working my way towards building, the Emerald City in the middle there. Oh, this is not where I want to be. I want to get to this point and then keep going. So building the Emerald City, Munchkin Land, and all the other different parts of Oz. So yeah, it should be something fun. It's kind of nice to have a goal. Usually I play Minecraft and it's like, okay, well, I found this place. What do I want to do with it? Now this is just a little bit different because it's more or less. Hey, I know exactly why I'm here, what I want to do. That's a long ways down. And I'm not going to use obsidian. All right. So that makes it fun. That makes it, I've so far, I haven't even gotten to building anything in Oz quite yet because we only started, we're doing a YouTube series on this, and so I only just started. I think I'm working on episode 5 right now. I'm in straight up 1.16.4. Not planning on using any snapshots with this. I'll wait until we get full releases before I mess around with those kinds of shenanigans. Last night when I went to the warped Nylium forest, so the blue ones, I got the, I don't know, hot vacation spots or whatever the advancement is for getting to all the nether biomes, and I have not visited a bastion, so somewhere along the way when I make that path, I must have gone right over the top of one, because I have not spent any time in a bastion yet. So that was kind of a pleasant surprise. I was not expecting that. Hey, Little Red, how was the stream quality okay? I'm getting some notifications about drop frames and stuff, and I'm not sure if that's just a drop frame here or there, or if it's actually, like, more serious stuff. Let me know on your end how it looks. Okay, good, thanks. I'm hoping, even though I'm not planning on using any snapshots, I am kind of trying to do most of my exploring in the overworld. I'll use it in Mine Atlas or the chunk-based biome finder if I need to find something very specific. But I'm really planning on trying to avoid the overworld travel as much as I can, because I really am excited about the caves update at some point here. So that will at least give us some things to look at. I don't want to like explore all of the overworld and then end up with nothing fun to do there, or having to go a long distance to go do that stuff. Do I have my iron with me? I do. I'm probably going to have to make a shovel here at some point. For some reason, I used to think that soul sand would drop like gravel drops or something. So if you break a block, that it would all just fall. I don't know where I got that idea, but I was so afraid of walking on soul sand that was like suspended for the longest time. I made it up. I probably just made it up. Oh, and is that lower? Why wouldn't it place? Yeah, it is. You drop down. Look at that. I think I forgot that. Okay, so that means actually does stuff spawn on soul sand? I bet you it doesn't if that's the case. If you drop down, it's not a full block. That would make it a good material for nether tunnels then if you've got the soul speed. Keep stuff from spawning in your way. Hello. Okay, well, we're close. Where am I at here? Oh, I got a ways to go yet. I'm going to minus 530. Oh, actually, this way it's 937. So only about 60 blocks here. Then I got to go over about 100 blocks, 200 blocks. And 17 obsidian. So then I've got plenty for the portal, as planned. So this is my first stream. So if there's, first of all, if you're running across this and you have suggestions, that'd be great to have. I mean, we've got some things that I'm in the process of working on. We're working on getting a Discord bot going so we can get an area to kind of continue the chat when not streaming. I'm interested in getting some connection at some point with the Oz fandom, if you will. There's people that are passionate about the L. Frank Baum books. And I should say, you know, when I talk about the Land of Oz, I am focusing on the books that L. Frank Baum wrote that inspired the movie. But of course, there's a lot of differences between the books and the movie. I grew up just enjoying The Wizard of Oz, the movie. This time of year, about every November, every Thanksgiving time frame, when they would have on network TV the good old 1939 movie with Judy Garland and always pretty cool, except except for people that get scared when the flying monkeys. It's been a long time since I've actually watched it, which is kind of wrong if I'm doing a series on Oz here. All right, let's move west. So about 5:37-ish. So I'd like to get, if there are a couple of different Oz fan communities out there. It'd be fun to get them going. So if we can get some discussion in Discord at some point, that might be kind of fun. I'm trying to decide what kind of overall color scheme and design scheme would be good for this Nether tunnel. That's going to, the Nether hub in general. Should it be more of a, green theme, since it's generally going to be centered eventually in the Emerald City, where the main spot to drop in, probably. One of the main spots. Or do we just kind of take all of Oz and just say, it's really kind of all the colors of the rainbow, not necessarily just green. I don't know, what do you think? I can think of one thing I didn't bring. Who wants to bet that it's night when I get to the point of actually finally building this other portal? Didn't bring a bed. Hello. Great, more basalt deltas, my favorite. They are really cool. I like the look. I just don't like traversing them. How far am I going? 960. Oh, I'm actually, 537. Another 40 blocks or so. Let's do this. 31 blocks. That'll work. When that runs out, we're good. This is about when the ghast arrives. That's basically when that all goes down. All right, let's call that good. There he is, on cue. We'll just make a little room here. Need that one. Don't need that out anymore. Let's see. One more. There we are. Okay. All right. Day or night? Any bets? Here we go. Ah, it's daytime. It's even like noon. Which direction are we going here? Sun's going down, but that's all right. There's my ice spike. So that worked out all right. Let's see if we can find some sheep, because it would be nice to be able to sleep right away here. Should write down the coordinates while I'm thinking about it. Am I pretty close here? Yeah, 7,700. Minus 4,400-ish. All right. Sheep wander around the winter areas here, don't they? Plenty of ice spikes. That's always good. Yeah, Little Red. I was pretty surprised that it wasn't nighttime, though it's going to be quick. There is nothing for living creatures except for bunnies. Can't make a bed out of bunnies. Hello, floating snow. Can you walk on floating snow? No, you can't. Okay. Trees. So that should be a good sign, right? More grass. Still ice spikes, so that's good. I'm so spoiled because in Kansas, my spawn area, chickens. There's animals everywhere. I mean, I literally had pigs, cows, chickens, cats because there was a village there, sheep, I mean, everything was right there. Be ready for the quick snip if I actually find one. Oh boy, it's about to get real here. So the new snapshots, you're sinking into the snow if you don't have leather boots. It's going to change how... hello, creeper, skeleton. It's going to change how you play the game a little bit. Not that you're probably in snow all that often. Ah, no sheep can be here. But if that was the case, I'd be wearing leather boots, gold hat for walking to the Nether, diamond pants or netherite pants, and then eventually your elytra. It's like, used to be like you'd feel like you were all decked out when you actually matched all the way around. Now you're only going to be decked out if you don't match. Okay, we got to get back to the trees. As much as I hate running around in the woods with mobs everywhere, I guess I could probably eat, huh? We're going to have to go back because there's nothing here. This is not nearly as bad as it is around my base right now at night. Because if you get to some of those areas that I have not lit up, I've lit up so many caves, it is... there's nowhere to turn. Well, there's got to be sheep somewhere here. Oh, great. What was that, slowness? Figured it'd just be a regular old arrow. Oh no. At this point, it would have been faster for me to go all the way back to Kansas and grab my bed and come back. Igloo. That might be an okay thing, huh? Yes. And now you can't sleep because there are monsters nearby. Of course. Oh, maybe they'll let me now. Nope. Where are y'all? There you are. Yay. Daytime. Alright, so... Hello. I just realized after I took my last drink of water, I had this all muted still. Yeah, well, we could do that. Oh, apples. Inventory is full. That's okay. You know what? I can get rid of netherrack for one thing. I was thinking I might be a little short on food, actually, too, so I'm glad to see that. What do I have here? This is going to be the potion of weakness, I'm assuming? Yeah. Sure, why not? Ooh. Well, there we are. Oh, you can't do that? I was thinking that you could take the water out of a cauldron. Oh, well. There's more where that came from. Now let's look at the ice spikes, which is what we came here for in the first place. I shouldn't need that anymore since I have my nice red bed. Don't need those or those or that. What the heck? I'm not sure when I even got that. Let's keep that in case we get a dog. Dogs are cool. Slowness. Alright. Ice spikes. How far away did I end up? This is when I get hit by creepers. When it's daytime, I come out and I'm like, all right, well, what am I gonna do? And I get distracted with something else, and bam. All right, so 80 blocks. I'm like 100. No, not, yeah, 120 blocks. Which way? Not that way. Whoops. No, thank you. This way? From my portal? I've played on servers so much that I'm usually very careful when it comes to unique biomes like this, where you've got the ice spikes, or if you're in the Badlands area and you got those cool mesa, you know, the Bryce spires and things like that. Very careful to try not to destroy them. But this being a single player world, and really I have no plans for any areas like this, I'm thinking, you know what? Let's just take them down. And honestly, I don't think I'll end up using nearly... I mean, it's not like I'm going to tear down an entire ice spike biome or anything like that, right? Got plenty of inventory, so that's good. Hello. I was not expecting to find that underneath this. Is there a river biome here? Or just... Oh, it's all ice spikes. Huh. It's all going to be ice pretty quick. Alright, I think I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break here. Now that we got to the ice spikes and we got our... kind of our goal, our first step goal here. Then we'll head back and see if we can figure out what we want to make this... how I want to set up our tunnels. So, alright. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Let's not leave all of these things sitting out, though. All right. Be back in a couple. All right. Let's see if we can finish up our... Yeah, I walked away and I realized I'm glad I came all the way up here because, yeah, I had some zombies sitting down there, so I took care of them real quick. Actually, I got to turn the sound back on here. Here we are. That's not what I wanted. There we are. So we're hoping to add, some things to our streams here. I'm pretty new on the streaming front, so I'm looking at all the things like the loyalty programs and things like that. So if you guys have ideas on things you like on other streamers, let me know. We're working on getting a Discord set up, and that is full already. We don't need that. So I would love to hear any and all ideas. And we're full. Oops. All right. Well, let's head back to Kansas, and along the way, I'm thinking Blackstone. It's just a good color anyway, and I can use whether it's green or something else, and we can change this along the way, but I'll use something to highlight the different, highlight some other colors. And there's the portals, that's good. At some point here, I'm going to have to make another portal. Yeah, I don't like this. Another portal that drops us off right in the middle of Oz. Because right now, we'll stop by there on my way through. The very first portal I made was kind of on the outskirts, so you have to walk through. And of course, if you go back and check out the video on YouTube, it was nighttime. Of course, when I first arrived. Let's just make this a little less sketchy here. And that was way more of an adventure than I wanted, but it's still kind of where I pop out. And so I need to... Close enough. I need to get... a better spot for that. One thing I love about 116 and the Nether, I mean, just the biomes are really awesome. Blackstone is great. Basalt is really nice. But those subtle things, I love the change in color as you go from one biome to the next, where you're in the Soul Sand Valley and it gets kind of that bluish, color to it. Uh, you're in the Nether Wastes and it gets to be, more of a red color. I really like that. You really notice it if you get to the roof of the Nether and you're flying around, the biome colors change while you're flying around up there too. Alright, well let's head over to Oz. I had another plan depending on what I want to do here, but let's just run over here and so this is the jungle, and I want to basically we need to figure out how to clear an entire jungle. Because I want to basically wipe out all the trees, all the vegetation, kind of create a clean canvas. And the reason that I want to do that and why I chose a jungle of all places then is because of the color. I just like that green, the bright green that you get in the jungle versus, we'll see the transition here from, what are we, plains? Yep, the plains biome here. And once we get to the jungle, it just, I mean, the green is so much brighter. And that just, if you're going to build the Emerald City, that's kind of the color you should have. Somebody's hungry. No dogs that I found there. I think I can probably get rid of this guy. It's amazing the things you learn about this game as you play. I was trying to do a whole bunch of villager stuff on Where is that? I don't think I'm going to head back into the jungle, but I was sure that it was just to this little ledge and then in... Yeah, I got the torches right there. All right. Yes, I am going to head in the jungle. I know we did this before. It should almost be a straight shot. Because I am heading south, right? Oh, yes. Yep, and I recognize that. I had to move over just a little bit to get around this hill. Well, and I got floating leaves, so that's good. How did I miss this before? I don't know. You get into a jungle and everything looks the same. I'm really curious, too, once I really clear this out, if I'll find that the terrain is more rough, even if it's not jungle hills, than you see in like a plains biome or something. This is not the way I want to go. There we are. Yeah, there we are. So I got some progress done. This is pretty close to the middle of the jungle. I need to do a little bit more looking here, but this is pretty close. But yeah, there's a lot that we need to clear out. So I'm hoping to put together a YouTube video or more, possibly, depending on how well they go, where we try lots of different things out. You know, we'll probably try some TNT. We'll probably try dropping lava. Most of this has just been, actually almost all of this was cutting with just iron swords because I didn't even have enchantments at that point yet. Yeah, and that takes a while. Basically, you just chop until your 4 iron swords are done, and then you go find something else to do. But yeah, this is where... What do I have? I have 7 obsidian. I wonder... No, I want to link it. I'm going to write down the coordinates, though. Let's just pop up to the top. Which hill do I want? Let's come up here. So if I was to build a portal up here, it would take me to 28, 15, 51, 43. Yeah, I think this is where I'd like to come out. Got a nice hill here. Somewhere in this area, we'll end up ultimately, I think, flattening a lot of this out. This thing especially, this has just got to go. This is where beacons again would be nice. All right, let's head back and see if I can figure out this nether hub a little bit. You know, you have great plans. You're like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I go out to do a video, and I'm like, I'm going to build a mob system, and I'm going to build this, and I'm going to build a villager trading hall and a wool farm, and then you get done with like one of them, and it's like, I have more time and more footage than I can do, than I can deal with. It just takes so long. But that's okay, because if everything, I feel like Minecraft, like the amount of time you spend doing stuff is reasonable. I mean, if you play survival and you do have to collect all the resources, I mean, yeah, it takes a while, but it's part of what keeps you coming back to the game. If everything was easy, hi, Mr. Panda. You know, you kind of get bored with it after a while, and I don't know, for some reason, you can only build for so long before it's like, I just need to go and do some adventuring again or something. It's a nice blend. My goal is mostly to not die in a stream. Because goodness knows I die enough during my videos. Creepers and fall damage. I should have died the other day. Actually, that was even last night. While I was in the Nether, I missed a spot. I fell a long way, but feather falling 4. You miss that type of stuff when you just start off. Man. Wrong side of the ravine. That's the other thing, too, that I am a little cringing on a little bit here is, so I'll move the portal and I'll get over there, and that's all great. One of the things I am planning on doing in that spot that we were just at is, let's see, that's the... Yeah, I don't want to go that way. One of the things I do plan on doing is building, I think I'm just going to build a straight up creeper farm in that area. It's not going to be a permanent part of the Emerald City because obviously I'm not sure that there's any creeper farms in the Emerald City. I haven't come across any reading the books, at least. But I'd like to be creating or collecting gunpowder while I take down all those trees. But lighting up all of the caves and everything, man. I can sleep at night, so I don't mind. The surface shouldn't be too bad. But the caves. Just trying to build a slime farm for my latest episode. I keep getting distracted lighting up caves. I just want you to know that these are still my boots. Don't walk away from me, buddy. Got my eye on you. So we do need more blackstone here. I should actually be looking for spots where I can mine more blackstone while we go here. I should also have been watching as I went along to see when I went through a bastion, because I have no idea when I might have done that. A little bit of blackstone, but not enough. Let's see what I get here. I should have taken down my coordinates of that other nether portal. So I think I'm just going to try to do a grid type fashion. I mean, obviously here I was just trying to... First time I went through this, I was just... Wherever I could find a spot to go through, I would go. But we want to get everything on one level. Actually, I'm not even sure what level that is. That's a good question. I feel like I probably went up a little bit. I might have to drop that or raise my other one. You know what? Let's go do that. These are the planning things that I do I do a pretty good job of planning a lot of stuff. And then I get, it's like that one little thing that you forget. And you're like, oh, I have to move this whole build like 3 blocks because I forgot that, I don't know, whatever. Is that all of them? That's all I can hold. I should be doing that. There we are. Alright. Let's just go back. We'll taunt our friend with the with my iron soul sand boots, soul speed boots. And these guys, the little guys, I don't have any gold on me, but I tried trading, bartering with a couple of piglins when I was, of course, had the full inventory issues the other day. Last night, actually, again. Yeah. The first 2 ingots I throw on the ground, little guys come and pick them up, and they're like, oh, yeah, looks like gold. And then they run away with them, and they don't trade you anything. I'm like, get away from me. Yeah, you're lucky my inventory's full. Yeah, whatever. I'm still trying to figure out the sounds in the Nether here, too. I mean, I get so flustered with the sounds. You got zombie pigmen, which are mostly still the same. And then you got the piglins and the hoglins. And I hear some of the sounds of the piglins. I'm like, oh, is that a hoglin? Alright, so this is the level that my portal is on. And this is level 108. So we're going to have to bump that other one up a few blocks or more. Probably more than a few. Food is a good thing. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to go check that out and some of those shenanigans. I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed putting those together. Whether anybody else watches them or not, I'm enjoying watching it and kind of documenting the process that I'm going through. Yeah, I'm still upset with you. I am. Don't follow me. Been using the replay mod when I play, so it's actually quite fun to be able to kind of do the time-lapse things on your builds. And of course, I've died so many times. I've got I set up the Oscar Diggs death cam so we can get the whole view of what really happened. Where did that creeper come from and all that good stuff. So what do we ended up? We're at 110 here. I actually need to go down. Interesting. Huh. That makes me happy, actually. The other thing that gets me in the Nether is these piglins and opening chests. The first time I was playing on our Fabricor server. Start looking for netherite, 116, yes, sweet. Take some shulker boxes down, all of a sudden, open up shulker boxes to put something away, and all of a sudden I've got piglins all over me. I'm like, what? Oh, that's right, the chests. So here we are, 110. So I just need to drop this down 2 blocks. We'll just keep everything on the same level here. Or I could just leave this where it is, and I could raise that one up 2 blocks. That's not so bad either. Probably easier to raise that one and the other one up 2 blocks. We'll just do that. Ultimately, we'll end up with some other portals along the way here. Let's see here. Let's start off with that. I need to unload some of this inventory so I can get more blackstone. I won't be needing that for a little bit. Put that away. No piglins. All right. Safe. Let's come back here. There's nice. That room full of blackstone. We'll come back and grab some of that. I'll probably end up cutting a whole new tunnel for this anyway. I get rid of all my netherrack, and I would love to fill that in with some right now. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Eventually, you got to find some. Oh, yes, that's right. Ooh. Kind of reached the top. Let's see what's up here. Not much. How are we doing here? Alright, let's open this up and create a room. Oh, yes. I love that. Oh, don't burn up my... Did that burn up chests? That would be bad. Lava flows so fast in the Nether too. I mean, you're so kind of used to it. You know, just kind of really slowly moving in the overworld, and you get to Nether, like it runs like water. Ultimately, we'll probably end up moving all 4 directions from this spot. So, just kind of planning on creating a little bit of a room right here. And I'm not sure, too, if I want to set up kind of a... Let's see, what do I have for obsidian? Not enough. It's a daytime? Maybe grab some more obsidian. Raining. No, that's not the worst. Grab some more obsidian. I might just make one of those... Well, here's a question. Do I want a portal? I could build a portal in my basement, too. And then connect it up. Let's see where that would take us. Yeah, so if you're just kind of watching here, welcome to Kansas. I got the farmhouse. I got the round barn where we keep the cows. And if I would have smart... I would have built the barn in the savannah, and the house for that matter, in the savannah where it doesn't rain. It's kind of nice not to have that falling, but oh well. That's alright. Let's see here. Actually, no, basement. The storm cellar. So I could put together... portal here, actually right in the wall, right? Why would I not do that? Or actually, why would I not even inset it more? One more than that. So we'll stick with the cobble. Oh, there you go. That's one reason why. That's all right. We can cover that up. I need to get some lighting and bushes and stuff out here anyway, so that won't be a problem. I should have grabbed some of that obsidian when I was over there. Went right by it. All right. We'll grab enough so we need 3 to finish that, and we'll need at least 10 more. So what are we at? 8. So depending on what I'm able to find here, there's a couple of other things besides Minecraft that I would be interested in streaming. If I can find people to play with, I would be totally up for doing some streaming of Among Us. Of course, then they will probably all watch the stream and know that I'm the imposter or that I'm not the imposter, right? The other one that I just picked up on Steam is called Wingspan. It's more of a board game, so it's definitely a very chill, relax stream. Not the suspense of Among Us or the suspense of mining obsidian at night that we have here. Let's sleep. Oh, I can't sleep because I left my bed in the Nether. I got plenty of obsidian, though. I'll grab that later. So, definitely a board game fanatic. So, if you've got a favorite board game, let me know in the chat. There's one thing that I can talk about all day long. It's Minecraft and board games. For sure. They're definitely a board game family. I'm going to sleep at the downstairs bed. Oh, that's the obsidian. I thought that was my blackstone. Yep. All right. This will be handy. All right, so let me just get these cords. So this block here that I'm looking at, not necessarily looking at, but minus 112-ish, 265-ish. Calculator, 112 divided by 8 minus 14, 33. See where that takes us when we get back over to the Nether. And I'm not going in that one right now. It's kind of dangerous probably to open up trapdoors with your flint and steel. It's a good way to light your house on fire. I'm getting low on food. Let's breed the cows real quick and we'll grab from my stores down below here. Get some steaks cooking up. Love, birth, and death all in one image right there. Look at that. Alright, that's good enough. I ended up having to put a full block here because with the slabs, for some reason, I have no idea why, but I would get cows that would glitch into the block right here, and it was a full block, so I'm not even sure what's going on with that. That was really weird. So I've switched to the full block, and that's the only one that they were moving into. So no idea why. We'll just pop that in there. All right. So I got those coordinates written down. Minus 14 and 33. Let's go find out where that takes us. Then I can use the Nether to actually make it a quick visit to the skeleton spawner instead of running all the way around here. Quick jaunts between them. All right. So actually, that's not a short distance. Actually, I gotta go this way. What is I saying? Not minus 14. Let's see if we can stay above, or if we have to end up branching out here. Yep, that's what I wondered. Interesting. And then 33, so this way, about 10 blocks. Yeah, like right there, probably. Oh, I suppose we should probably just use the blackstone. So there's like my 14-ish. Seven, 33 is what we're shooting for here. Here. So this, yeah, look at that. So kind of in this spot here. Put an extra one. That's all right. So now we got questions we have to answer. That's not the right block. Before I do that, let's just make this a little bit safer. So there's one portal, here's one. So if we light this up, hopefully that takes us back to the basement. Yes. All right. I love it when a plan comes together. So the question is, which one is the center of my hub? I'm scheduled to finish at 10 here. I think we'll go just a little bit longer, just so I can kind of get something laid out. I feel like my basement should actually probably be the hub. Because this is, after all, my world. That can be just a quick jaunt over to the... yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Which means I forgot that I do need more. Alright, so let's go here. If I'm going to make one... oops, wrong block again. So we could lay this out. It should connect up just fine. And then... we'll fix all those in a little while here. Okay, so let's go back and get obsidian. So what do I need here? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more. 11 more, because I got one. Plus I got all this I can grab too. We'll finish off this down here first. We'll wrap up in a couple of minutes here, but if you're out there lurking, that's great. Appreciate it. Make sure you follow so we can be ready to go next time I'm on. It'd be great to have you come back. Check out the progress. Kind of my layout here is I'm hoping... ideally, I would love to be able to be, starting to do some work in Oz, the Oz jungle, like actual building by January timeframe. So I'm hoping, we'll see how that works. Hoping that time frame works out all right. But I got a lot to do before I can do that. Obviously, I mean, there's like an Ender Dragon that I kind of need to take care of somewhere in there. It's kind of a deal. I'm going back, and I don't even have. I'm one short, too short. It's getting nighttime. I'm like, I gotta go. Is there lava underneath this, or was it just one? I was hoping it was just one. couple extras there. All right. It is so nice to go through this portal and not have to navigate the sketchy staircase. You have no idea how excited I am about that. Because where was that staircase then? Yeah. That. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bada bing. I have not spent very much time in the Nether at all yet in this Let's Play. Mostly just to get from point A to point B. We'll fix this later. We'll pretty it all up. There you go. So hopefully even this one takes us back to our basement. Good deal. It's nice to have safe places. That's the other that's the other reason to make sure that have the hub go to my basement, is that it's actually an enclosed space. Don't have to worry about mobs waiting for me on the other side. Of course, I'll have to deal with the occasional zombie piglin, or pigman, zombified piglin, whatever they're called today. All right. Let's just lay a little bit of stuff around that hub. I think we'll probably end up with... Okay, so we got... Let's take this down. You know what? First... Okay, that's right. So I start off with those. And then I make those. All right. And then everything will be... actually, yeah. I need to get my stone cutter up here. So we'll make this all one layer, and then we'll put slabs on top of that. Rather than waste blackstone on that, I don't think that should be a problem if I just put slabs. I don't like having floors of netherrack in general, just because blast resistance is like negative something. But, you know, I'm going to put some slabs over the top of this. That helps a lot. So let's get rid of that. And we got some slabs that I made. So the question is, do we go with the step down in, or do I do the slabs one layer below? What do you think? Of course, I could ultimately make these even bigger too. That would look nice. And actually, for that matter, I can keep the slabs here and just move the portals up one. That's not that hard to do. What do you think? I think moving it up. I think moving it up to where it's going to be at. Oh no! Did I get it? Not sure if I got it or not. No! My obsidian. It's a good thing I brought extra. And had extra in the corners. Over there. Alright. Yeah, I think it's got to go up. We can go down in the middle. Kind of have it a... Actually, we can almost go up in the middle one more time. But yeah, I think that's where it's got to be. Alright. We're going to fix that portal, and then I think we're going to call it good for today's stream. We'll come back and probably work on this more next week. To look at my schedule and make sure that works out, but go a lot faster if I didn't keep throwing all of my obsidian down into the nether world here. I don't need the water. I don't want that either. Let's go back to our blackstone bricks. And alright, let's finish this off. Kind of a nice feel to it. Yeah, we got to raise that up. I'm stuck. So that's the other thing is one block that I really have not been able to do anything with yet because I haven't collected enough of it in any world that I've worked on is crying obsidian. I got 3 from that ruined portal that I started off with by spawn. And I'm not sure if that's the... I mean, I've seen a lot of nether tunnels that use crying obsidian, and it looks really cool. I don't know if that's the look that I'm going for Oz here. And because it looks so cool and everybody's doing it, that means that everybody's doing it. So there's kind of a reason right there to be like, let's find something else to do, but... In any case, I definitely still want to find ways to incorporate crying obsidian. Well, especially there's going to be some parts of my Oz build in Oz that will be able to use the crying obsidian. And so yeah, I definitely think that's something I would like to get. So the best way to get that is piglin bartering. And so as I'm setting up this this area here, that's something else that we can be looking at. What? Come on, guys. Be nice. Yes, I got... That's the center. And then I got this one, and I'll probably even have one more that actually goes directly to my skeleton spawner. And I can get back and forth really quickly then. And then from there, somewhere up here, I would like to have... a piglin bartering. I don't know that I've got a whole lot of stuff like just in this area here. So I could actually set up... We'll open all this up. But we'll have, you know, maybe 20 blocks in, you know, in a circle here. And then we'll have north, south, east, west paths that will break out of this. So this, I'm wondering if maybe that'll even be its own separate room once we start going down our tunnels here. I might have a little walking path to some of these close ones. But then we'll have, you know, for quickly getting to Oz or Mushroom Island will be that way, and I think Mesa might be that way, or there's one this way too. So yeah, that's what we're kind of looking at. So I don't know that I'm going to do a whole lot more with this area, except maybe some more preparation, clearing some stuff out, but we'll do a little bit more building next time. This is the kind of stuff that I really don't plan on doing much on the YouTube videos, so it's the perfect thing that fits you know, streaming work. So, but yeah, I think we're going to call that good. Thanks for following along. If you're watching the video later, that's great. And check out my YouTube channel and make sure you stay in touch. So, thanks a bunch.